Oh, okay, a bit about myself. I am Catherine and I am 22. I'm the first child of my family, yes, and I'm here, I'm an entrepreneur. My brand is Kate Naturals. We produce and sell natural oils, coconuts, carrot oil, and the rest of them, aloe vera, black soap, coconut flour, and all of that. Yes, we cater for your skin, your health, your hair in general. I started naturals because before now, I used to have a very bad skin. Like, I have this very dry, scaly skin, yeah, and it really affected my person. I mean, it's brought this low self-esteem in me that I couldn't really stand. Like, I have to hide when I'm in public and all of that. And growing up, I see a lot of chemical products in the market. I'm not, but I just felt, oh, there's a better way I could actually enhance my skin, and which I got. Coconut oil did a very good job for me. There was one old woman that gave me coconut oil, and yeah, it actually helped my skin. And I'm like, oh, okay. She eventually died, hence I couldn't get coconut oil again. How do I get coconut oil? I had to go learn about it. I went to the training and all of that, and I learned, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. I mean, there are a lot of persons that have my issues. I could actually make some money out of this stuff, yeah, and hence Kate Natural started. Wow, okay, how did I start? First of all, I'd like to say you don't have to let your surrounding determine who you become, right? Okay, I started before I started this whole coconut oil thing, I worked as a nurse, auxiliary nurse at some point in my life, and I was being young. I was like, this is it. I mean, I was earning 10,000 then. I was like 217, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting money. But I grew to the point where I knew that was not all the future holds for me. I knew that was not all that this old person should be. Okay, I had issues with my boss, as it were, at that particular time. My boss was asking me out. My boss is married, a married man, has children that I take care of. Like, the wife's schools, I literally nanny their children, yes, and he had the mind to come ask me out. He started making advances and all of that, threats here and there, and I'm like, oh, okay. And boom, my boss sacked me. I was like, okay, is that the end of my life now? And I started to think of what to do. So I worked with a couple of organizations, and I still wasn't comfortable. I felt this, Catherine, you've passed, you can be more. I keep telling myself every day, and yes, you can be more. So I remembered going for a training at some point, and I'm like, okay, let me do this thing. I mean, let me start from somewhere. I do not want to be bossed around anymore. I was tired of the old insults, harassment, and everything. So yes, I started making coconut. Was I ready? I wasn't. I won't lie to you. I just wanted to get over the old boss sacking me, now falling back on the streets. How do I get cash? That was why I decided to start. My first customer was a girl. I mean, these people they call our slayer. She was really forgive me. Well, she was really all dressed, sophisticated, and all of that. And I'm like, I noticed she was on natural hair, so I was trying to market my product to her. At first, I'm like, I could do it nice, not just to tell her. I reached there. I couldn't say a word, and she was just looking at me like, okay, what do you want? And I just put the product in front of her, and she was like, oh, I've wanted to buy coconut oil. My mind was, if I go there, I would just sell this bottle 1,000. I went there and I sold my oil for 600 naira. How has my business helped me financially? It's a long journey. Like, I mean, there are a lot of challenges. I lost a lot of money at some point, yes. I was robbed, 419 people and all of that. I mean, right now, I don't have all I want yet, or all I need yet, but so far I am good. Like, I don't have to beg my dad. I'm like, daddy, come and dash me money, or meet my parents. Yes, a lot of times. I mean, especially that period where I had those losing money and all of that. Yes, I actually wanted to quit. Like, guy, I think last you should just go and start working for people. Yes. Well, there was a point where my brothers were just looking at me in my room, and I'm like, oh wow, so you guys are not leaving my table. I mean, what did I do? At some point I cried like, God, what's up? Did I offend you? Yeah, sorry now, bring customers for me. Yeah. So yes, I felt like quitting sometimes. Plan actually is to remove chemicalized products from the market. That's my plan. Trust me, you don't need those chemicals in your skin. Those are toxins. You can actually slay and still use natural products. You don't even have to go far. These are things you find around. Alright, so don't worry, you guys would see me. You see me now. Nice. I'm smart like that. Hello. If you have something you want to do, start it, no matter how small. I mean, I started with 2,000 naira. 100k is not enough right now for me to buy coconut. It's that big already. You get? Please follow us at 8 Naturals. K8S_natural. Thank you, True Hustlers. Thank you, SABITV. Thank you for the entire crew. You all made this very interesting. And see you all at the top, man. You can be more. You can be more.